Hello Libra, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And you may want to check out the other videos on this channel that pertain to your sun, moon, or rising sign placements. I think that'll give you a much more dynamic picture of what's going on this week. And we're just going to get into it, Libra. What is the situation? What are you here for? What do you need to know? What is on your mind? What is the energy for today? Well, we've got the Ace of Discs. So this is going to be a good one. Let's find out exactly what's going on. And ooh, yeah, this is nice. This shows a lot of possibilities. We're going to do our Dove and Serpent spread. We're also going to do our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're not going to look at that until the very end, so stick around. And hopefully that'll tie the reading together or give us the confirmation that we're looking for. Okay. So, it seems like you're really in a financial kind of situation this week, right? And it's a good one. I think there's a lot going on. We've got a lot of earth cards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 earth cards, some fire, a little bit of water, not too much water. I think just the right amount of water. We're going to start with this Ace of Discs, which is happily, I say happily, crossed by this 6 of Discs. So I think this is the week where there's some seed of financial opportunity, maybe the beginning of a business, maybe the start of a new job, maybe could just be the idea for a new business or a new job or some sort of new income, some new revenue, but it's just beginning. Okay, I think that it's maybe beyond the idea stage, okay? I think this is something tangible that is beginning now. This week is going to start. Like maybe you're going to get your first dollar and you can frame it and put it on the wall, you know? That's the Ace of Discs. Something new that's coming in, that's beginning this week, okay? I think you've had the idea, you've done the work up till now. I think this week you're going to get that first dollar, right? And it could be a new job. It could be that promotion that's coming in. It could be that bonus check. It could be anything where it's that first payment, that first check that you receive, right? But the great news is, if that wasn't good enough, right? The great news is that it's going to become this beautiful, like if this is the seed, the 6 of Discs is the flower. Right? So it's going to grow into something that I think is going to be beautiful, harmonious, balanced, successful. The 6 of Discs, keyword there is success, right? Material success. This is going to be that beautiful flower that you've been trying to grow. And now that seed has been planted and you're starting to see it grow. And I think this week is when you're going to see it really start to flower and become something beautiful. Okay, the 6 of Discs, it's very harmonious. It's very balanced. I think it's going to be a steady growth. I think it's going to be something that can be sustained into the future. Whatever this project is, whatever this financial opportunity or this job is, let me know in the comments a little bit about it. I'm very curious. But I think it's going to become that beautiful flower. And this is the week that you're going to see all of that happening, right? We see a lot of energy here that's just kind of converging, right? Like all of the energy is just coming together this week to create this wonderful success for you. And that is not random, but it's pretty rare, I would say. To have all of this kind of energy in one reading, I think it goes beyond luck, right? This can't be a coincidence. I see in the past this 4 of Wands. This is some of the fire that we were talking about. This is something that you're done with in the past, right? Maybe you quit your job or you just closed off some other situation. You stopped doing one particular idea. You're shifting focus, right? In the past, you've completed one cycle in your life. But at the same time that door shut or that cycle completed, the wheel keeps turning, right? So you're on a new cycle. You're on a new spiral, a new rung of the ladder, a new ring in the spiral. And so I think that's what this opportunity is, or whatever this project is, this work, this financial thing this week, is kind of this new cycle that you're on. So it could be that you quit your old job, or you had one particular business, it didn't work, and you kind of shut the doors. You're starting something new. You're on a new cycle now, right? So I think with this Four of Wands, this is just saying what's kind of brought you here today, what the energy is that kind of led you to where you are right now as you're watching this. And I think it's because you've made that decision to stop doing that last thing, that old thing, and start on something new. And that something new this week is going to be that seed growing into this beautiful flower and blossoming in such a wonderful, successful way, right? And again, I think all of these energies are aligning for your success this week. Okay, and this really blows my mind, all of this that we have right here. This is just the great energy, the great reading, right? Where to even go next? I think we'll go to the immediate future. Three of Discs. Okay, this is another card where if I were to create my own reading, right, and lay these cards out myself and plan this whole thing, I couldn't do a better job of putting these cards out. Because this is just, I don't believe that all of this energy is here. We have just such the perfect balance between the minor arcana, the major arcana, between all of the elements are here. Everything is indicating that, yes, this is the once-in-a-lifetime tarot reading. The alignment of these cards, the position of these cards, once in a lifetime. So this Three of Discs in the immediate future is saying, what is going to be the result of this blossoming, this flowering and blossoming of this new business, this new opportunity, this new career, whatever this new financially related thing is? What is going to be the result of that? Well, it's going to be the Three of Discs. It's going to be a lot of hard work. It's going to be a lot of time and effort. It's going to be something into which you have to put your mind, your heart, your body and soul into this. I think you'll do so willingly, and I'll let you know why in a second. But to continue with this success, to really, your garden has this seed, it's going to flower and blossom, but you want more than one flower, right? What kind of a flower bed has one flower? So in order to continue this in the future and have it be a sustained success, long-term success, which I see some indications of that on the path of the Serpent, but we'll get to that. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take real devotion. It's going to take really putting all of yourself into it, right? Mind, body, soul. Your heart, your effort, blood, sweat, tears, all of it. But I think you're ready for that. I think once you see this success happening this week, and maybe you'll come back in a few days and let me know how on the nose this might have been for you, if this resonates. But I think once you see this success starting to happen this week, you're going to be very excited to continue with it. You're going to be very excited to wake up each morning and put more effort into this and do more work for this. Because whether it's a new job, whether it's starting your own business, whether it's just a promotion or some new project that you're doing, it doesn't even have to be financial, exactly financial. But it's something tangible, it's something physical that you're going to see the results of, and it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be hard work, but it's going to be this wonderful flowering, this beauty and harmony and this expansive, this sense of everything just kind of falling into place magically, kind of the way these cards did today, right? That's another good indication to me that this is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. All of these cards are in the perfect position. And then all of these discs or coins or pentacles are in the perfect position. It's harmonious, it's balanced, it's growing, it's beautiful. So that's the week. And that's kind of going to be the result of the week. Now, why is this so? Why are you having this week? Well, first you have this devil energy. I think you have this never give up, no fear, never quit energy about you. This devil card is just kind of unbridled creativity and energy and ambition and force and fire that will just keep going forward, keep creating, keep trying. It's endurance, right? Despite the obstacles, Despite whatever in the past that may not have worked, whatever that old cycle was, that's closed off. And it doesn't have to be an old job. It could be like an old relationship that was holding you down, a relationship with an employer. It could be just old friendships, old habits, anything like that. You've shut the door on something. You're starting this new era of your life, this new cycle. Because you have this insatiable appetite for work, for sweat, for success, for being creative, for doing this, whatever this thing is. And leave me some comments. I'm curious now. The further into this we get, I'm curious what it is that you're working on, right? But you've got this devil energy about you. You never give up. And that's why I think this week now, you're going to have this success. Because you've never given up, right? And in the future, going forward, I don't think you're going to give up either. I think you're going to be more enthusiastic, more energetic, more eager and ambitious to continue with this. Now, the card that is kind of summarizing all of this in a nutshell. Very interesting, the Emperor energy. Okay? So the Emperor really rules over all of this, over the entire realm, right? And this is really, this goes hand in hand with the Devil card. I should hold these two together. The reason why you have this success, one, you have this never quit, never give up, hardcore ambition, endurance, this attitude, this energy, this creative drive. But then you also have this Emperor energy, this ability to control that ambition and that drive, the intelligence to do it properly, the discipline to continue to do it and not overdo it, the sense of authority and confidence and assertiveness to make the tough decisions, right? To do what's necessary, even if maybe you might hurt someone's feelings, or, you know, you might have to believe that you are better than everyone else in order to succeed with some things. Right? You've got that Emperor energy. You know that this is your life, this is your success, your career or business or whatever it is. And you have to be responsible for it. So you've got this authority, this confidence to do what needs to be done, the discipline, the energy, the intelligence, the fortitude of heart and mind to do what's necessary for your success and to control this creative energy, this drive that doesn't want to be controlled or contained, right? But you're keeping it in balance with this Emperor energy. And I think that is really what's giving you this success, this flowering of this prosperity and abundance this week, okay? And into the future. Now let's get into that. We're going to switch over to the path of the Serpent here and see kind of what's going on in terms of the future or the physical environment or just the world around you. First of all, however, we see this High Priestess. This is in the position of your ego, your mind, kind of what you are all about on a day-to-day basis, right? What is kind of going on with you fundamentally? Outside of this situation on the path of the dove here, what is really at the core of you right now? I think it's this connection, this intuition that you have, this connection with spirit, with the universe, with your guardian angels, with your higher being, with this divine light, with this High Priestess. It's like you are the High Priestess of your own religion, of your own life, of your own being, your own soul, your own destiny. And I feel that you have that sense of connectedness. You have that sense of being really in harmony with the universe, right? You're not at odds with the world around you. You're not at odds with nature or with the universe or with the flow of events and circumstances. I think that you trust your intuition highly. And I think that's also contributing to the success that we have here on the path of the dove this week and all of this beautiful abundance and flourishing and growth, right, and wealth. I think it's because you have this trust in yourself. And this High Priestess really is you, having this kind of divine knowledge or intuitive knowing about the circumstance. It's almost like you knew this was going to happen this week, right? I think part of you was able to foresee this great success. Maybe you just didn't know when or exactly how it would come or what it would look like. But you knew that you would end here, right? You knew that it would become what it's becoming. And it's because you have this connection. This high priestess energy is really, really flowing through you, I think, especially this week. And I think that's where you kind of have, you have these like these flashes of insight, perhaps, right? Or this intuition that just kind of, it comes in waves. And I think this week is really a big wave. And I think you really feel like you're just kind of wrapped in this divine energy, right? This grace, this bliss. And I think that's really contributing to the success here. I think it's because you have that kind of intuition. Anyway, enough about this. There's more practical stuff to talk about. What we have next is the Prince of Discs. And this card is in the position of the people around you, your relationships. I think in particular, this is talking about those people who are either your employees or maybe coworkers, maybe the people under you, the people that you supervise, or the people to whom you delegate work or give instruction to, kind of your helpers or your workers, right? I think what this is signifying is that you have a lot of people around you that are, that you're able to rely on, that you're able to put some level of trust in, that you can give them an instruction and they're going to take care of things properly. I think you have a lot of good people around you, a lot of hard workers, a lot of good workers, smart, loyal workers. And I say workers, not in the sense that they're just, it has to be, you know, an employee, but the people around you that are helping you do some of the legwork or helping you with some of the tasks related to this situation on the path of the dove here, whatever this stuff is. There's a lot of people around you that are helping you with this, that are doing some of the legwork or some of the labor or assisting you in a physical way with this, right? And I think there's a lot of those people around you, and I think they're good people. They're reliable and loyal people. And that's a perfect card. That's perfect position here. The next card we have, this position is usually the fears, concerns, worries, something that is going to be causing you anxiety, right? But we have the Ace of Wands. So what kind of anxiety does this signify? I think this is the one time as far as I can remember in these readings, where we had a card in the position of fears and worries that was saying there are no fears and worries. There is nothing to cause anxiety. There is nothing to be concerned about or fearful of or afraid of. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the fire that is going to illuminate everything, is going to heat and warm everything. It is going to burn down anything that kind of gets in its way. This is that energy that is overcoming any fear. But it's done so before you're even really aware of it. And this, I think, goes back to this intuition that you have, this high priestess energy. Okay, I think you have a sense of the future. You have like, almost like a psychic ability right now. And it might be something that you've had your entire life. It could just be something that's really apparent this week. But I think it's so intense that there really are no fears or concerns because you've either already dealt with them subconsciously, intuitively, or you just have so much confidence and momentum that these fears or concerns are just little tiny pebbles in the road. They're not. They don't mean anything. You're not even going to notice when you walk over them. So this is an amazing card to have in this position. And I can't remember the last time we had a card in the position of fears and worries that said there are no fears and worries. So that's strange. It's a strange reading today. The projected outcome, the long-term prediction, the culmination of all of this energy going into the future, what do you think that could be? I'll give you a second. Throw some keywords out there. I think it's going to be this Nine of Cups. Oh, it's not really, I think. This is the card that's there. This is the Nine of Cups. This is happiness. This is true to earth, downright, all good happiness. This is the Nine of Cups. This is being fulfilled and satisfied and genuinely happy, fundamentally happy, right? What's the difference between this and the Ten of Cups? Well, the Ten of Cups was happy, but now the Ten of Cups has that final cup, right? And so there's no more that it can gain. In the East, the Hindus say that once you become bliss, you can no longer experience bliss, right? So in this kind of situation, we don't want the Ten of Cups. We don't want to become happiness, because then we won't feel happiness. We don't want to be completely filled and completely identified with that bliss or that happiness, because then we won't experience it. So the Nine of Cups is kind of my favorite card, because this is a fundamental, genuine happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction in any realm. But it leaves that little bit empty so that you can experience more, right? It doesn't have to end. It doesn't have to just, well, this is as good as my life's going to get. This is as happy as I'll ever be. And you know what? Now I'm not happy anymore. So you need to leave that last little cup empty and keep going after that last little bit. Okay? And I've said that before here on this channel, and that I think I've explained why I like this Nine of Cups so much. It leaves a little bit of room for more happiness, more joy, satisfaction, pleasure, fulfillment, genuine happiness. And I think this is the projected outcome. I feel that this is where your future is headed. Now we're going to take a look at this confirmation card, bonus card, whatever you want to call it, mystery card. And I'm kind of nervous about what this is going to say, because every other card here seemed to be just perfectly placed almost by an unseen hand, right? But let's reveal it. Let's just do it. Wow. The universe, the world card. This is all and everything. This is limitless. This is just expansiveness that it takes in every form of love and abundance. This is the cosmic dance, the cosmic harmony. This is literally saying it's perfect. There is everything is flowing as it should. Everything is just perfect. There's nothing to take away from this happiness, this perfection, this ideal. Now, I've said before on this channel that I don't believe in perfection. I don't believe that we can attain the highest ideal, right? And that goes back to the Nine of Cups. I don't think we could or should or would even want to obtain that perfect Ten of Cups happiness, that perfect fulfillment, because then we would no longer be perfectly happy or fulfilled. So we keep it with the Nine. We step back one cup, right? Just so there's something else to experience. With the World or Universe card, this is the summary of this entire reading. That just says, look, this reading contains everything. Everything that you need is right here. Everything that you want or could possibly want is right here. I think that this reading really, and that this is confirmed by this Universe or World card, this reading should be applied to every aspect of your life. Is this Ace of Discs a new relationship? Is this a new career? Is this a new health or fitness adventure that you're on? Anything. And I've said before on this channel too that the Ace of Discs primarily represents finances, business, career. But the discs, the earth, contains all the other elements. All of the other elements are crystallized in the earth, right? So the earth cards, the discs, coins, pentacles, represent literally every aspect of your life. Most of the time it's finances and stuff, or health, a lot of the times, wellness, fitness. But this is everything. And it's interesting that these two cards rather look alike. And one of the associations with this world or universe card is Earth, right? It rules the element of Earth. And the Ace of Discs is that seed in the earth. So this is really the beginning and the end, the seed and, the fruit, the flower, the fruit, the blossoming, the harmony. Just the wonderful universe that you're creating, this unbelievable reality that you have. I don't even know how to put this into words, this world or universe card. It's just such amazing harmony and just everything falling into perfect place. It was all meant to be. It was meant to be for you, and this was your reading, and I do hope you'll claim it. We're gonna, I guess, look a little bit more in the extended version. I don't know if there's really a point to the extended, but it might be fun to see what else comes out. You can become a member of this channel by clicking on the link in the description box. Libra, I'm so happy that you let me read for you today. This was a very, very fun and wonderful reading for you. And I thank you so much for watching your weekly tarot forecast. God, I want to claim this for myself.